Hi there. Are you someone who struggles to say no to others? Do you fear that someone will judge you or perhaps react badly to you when you say no to them? Do you worry what others might think about you and that they may no longer like you by saying no? Well, you're certainly not alone. I know that I've done this in the past and struggled to say no, and I know that many of my clients do too. But there was a time when I used to quickly say yes to pretty much everyone and everything, even if it was something I really didn't want to do. I somehow felt that by saying no, I'd be letting that person down, or worse, I'd be missing out on something. Now, there may be a number of different reasons why saying no isn't possible, and there will certainly always be times where we have to compromise. But I do hope that these 3 tips that I'm going to share with you will help you to start saying yes to more of the things that you actually want to do and no to the things that you don't. So firstly, you need to start putting yourself first. So many of us don't do this. I used to do it, and I know my clients do it too. But what happens when you say yes out of fear of something happening, you may become resentful, angry, stressed, overwhelmed, or tired and exhausted from always stretching yourself way too thin. You then feel depleted from doing way too much and actually don't have the energy to fully engage in the things that you've agreed to do. So how can you possibly be showing up at your best? Secondly, start to become aware of how often you do things for others when they could probably be doing it for themselves. Do you jump in to help others far too quickly? And how does that empower that other person to try things out for themselves? Do you fully trust that they can do it alone? Or perhaps you're just not the right person to help them in the first place, and by saying no, they might be asking somebody else that can help them better. Thirdly, start to say no with kindness. I believe it's possible to say no with kindness, knowing you're doing it in your own best interests and also in the interests of the person you're saying no to. Ask yourself, do I really want to do this? And if the answer is no, then ask yourself, how will saying yes truly help the other person? When I ask myself these questions, I give myself permission and the strength to say no. So by practicing these 3 simple steps, you can really start to help others from a place of willingness, commitment, and joy, and can be reassured that you're doing it in the best interests of everyone involved. You'll be happier, and so will the people that you're saying yes to. So I hope this was helpful, and please do comment in the box below the things that you find the most difficult to say no to, and I'll join you in that conversation. It might be a family member, your kids you can't say no to, colleagues or friends. And if you'd like more tips like this that I only share with my mailing list, then do click on the link in this post and sign up. And I'll see you in the next video.